Good evening everyone, I'm your German snob and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play Black Mesa. And here we are at this place, a place that basically screams, hey, there are gonna be annoying timing based puzzles. Or not even puzzles, just timing based stuff. Yeah, basically something a little bit like that. So what are we going to do here? Get in here, probably. And then we get back out here. But what's up there? Let's see about that first. A few suit power-ups. Okay, so it was totally worth coming up here. And yeah, now it's a matter of timing. So we have to get onto that thing. Then we probably have to get in there. Or is this going to hurt us? No, it's going to teleport us somewhere else. And alright, so far this was in fact not that bad. It was not bad at all, to be completely honest. It was in fact not a problem. Yeah, the game right now is being disturbingly fair. And did you see that? We just blasted that Vorticon right through that portal. That's pretty cool. And now we come out back here again. Okay, so the age-old question would be, what am I missing? Let's see about that once again. Save? Yeah, I don't get it. Oh yes, no, I do get it. I do get it. Let me load. I somehow didn't realize that we were on a higher level than we were before. Well, duh. So, yeah, indeed. Indeed. Whoa, so far I'm not even having that many problems with this place. That's very much unusual for me. Like, really? So let's see. Are we... No, we are... I'll just assume we are not supposed to do that. I mean... Maybe this game just decided at this point to have a very out-of-the-way, jumping puzzle, right? No, to have a very out-of-the-way kind of puzzle, I suppose you could say, where you had to die to make progress, but somehow I kind of doubt it. So, let's try this again. And then accomplish absolutely nothing. What's in here killing myself? Okay. It's good to know. So you know it's all about trial and error at this point. With emphasis on the error part. But you know... Once again with feeling. Let's see about that place. Nope. Most likely not where we want to go. I'm pretty sure there is again something I'm not getting here. And I couldn't tell you what exactly it is. So, yeah, we are not supposed to do that. But so, once again. Wait. So here's a 4, we already tried that. Here's a 5. And this actually leads us somewhere. Hey there, guys.
You're in the anomalous materials labs, aren't you?
I guess. What?
Shucks. I thought you were the pizza guy.
Oh, you're an ass. The pizza guy. Please. But on the other hand, I could kind of use a pizza right now. Well, not really. I just ate, but whatever. I think you can always use a pizza. There is no wrong moment for a pizza.
Too long, Doc.
You wanna follow me?
Married couple.
Heh.
Oh,
Not again.
So you rather want to follow me? By the way, these two guys, aren't they the ones we saw right at the beginning of the game arguing about, you know, he complained about his work being too easy and stuff? May just have been these two guys. But I don't quite remember, so... You know, could be either way. Ah, that thing. Where does it lead us? It leads us somewhere where there's a dead Vortigaunt. Okay. And that's where we came from. Wait. I'm lost. No, really, I'm lost. So let's reload and see where we can get. This opens up. Yeah, but it just leads us back to basically where we came from. So let's try going down there. Have we already been here? I don't know, but it doesn't seem to make a difference, seeing how there doesn't seem to be anything down here. Okay, so back up again. Yeah, once again, what am I missing here? Is this really just a bonus place? But if it is, where is the actual way to progress? You guys can't help me?
Might not want to stick around too long, Doc. These two big around like an old married couple.
Yeah, already heard that.
what do you mean, old?
Not again.
So, you sure you don't want to follow me? Yeah, I think we can just kind of give up on that. But there is nowhere else we can go. So we just have to keep trying that teleport thing, right? You know, just keep on trying till we run out of cake, like that one song in the credits of Portal says. You know, Portal is in fact a game this part kind of reminds me of, for one reason or the other, you know? Which is something good because I like Portal. So, wasn't this gate open the last time we came here? I'm fairly certain it was. Oh no, because we had to use the teleport. Right. So let's try this thing again. 2. Yeah, we just fall to our death. Okay. So that's something to remember. 2, we fall to our death. Okay. So let's go on. Not 2. 3 means we get here, and I am pretty sure that we haven't been here before. Alright, so I guess I get it. Basically, this place is a overly complicated maze. And yeah, have we been here before? I think that's that one room where I wondered how we could access the place below the floor. But it looks like it just leads us back here again. KO. So the only place we seem to be able to go would be 1. Righty. So, as I said, we haven't been here before. But there are Vortigons to greet us. And by greet us, I mean shoot at us. But you know, it's basically... I'm pretty sure in some parts of the world, the same thing. Yep, in fact, I'm pretty sure that in some parts of the world it is basically the same thing. Yet, I am very glad not to live in such a part. But that's beside the point. Okay, door closed. Welp, what's here? Nothing we can use, I assume. Nope. And another portal. Geronimo! This leads us back here. Is there really no other way to go? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of confused. I've never been good with mesas. I guess I just kind of lack the right, or I lack the memorization skills to really find my way out of one. And we really can't go in there. Okay. Well done. Well done, kids. On we go. Yeah, no. Nothing up here. We have already established that. Yeah, this is confusing, right? What just happened? I don't know. I don't want to know. I guess I got caught in a wall or something like that. Once again. I think we can actually go through too. But it is a matter of timing. Yeah. No, once again. But it is a matter of timing, and it is very hard to get the right timing for it. So we are back to Trial and Error. And right now I am Error. So do I have to cut out something? Looks pretty likely at the moment. Yes, yes it does. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now I get it. It's not that bad. You can actually see when you're safe too, or, well, you know, basically how you have to time yourself. By which I mean basically like that. So how about 4? And I do realize that we have already tried that, but... yeah, it is the one that leads us further up. So I'm pretty okay with that. Now we just have to get the right timing. Which I presume should be not that easy, huh? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, not quite. This will take me a few tries, I guess. But it should be totally doable. Let's try this again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yup. Yup, indeed. And yeah, that was my fault. I mean, who else's fault would it be, but... that was my fault to a very, very high degree, I guess. So, which is the right one? I don't know. Maybe that one. Apparently it wasn't. Wow. So this means instant kill. It's pretty discouraging. But we should have seen it. And yeah, I slipped there. Sue me. Once again. So this one kills us. This one probably... well, let's see about that. This one gets us here. Where is here? Well, that beats the hell out of me. Yeah. I'm confused. Confused and dead. which may be how every dead person feels. Because I assume that dying is a pretty confusing, like, thing to do. Or a pretty confusing experience, that's what I was gonna say. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. No, this is not gonna be terrible, this already is terrible. If you can tell, no, I don't really like that place. Like, at all. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Once again, I wanted to jump onto that, whatever it is. Basically, really, it's just all about whatever it is. I have no idea what this whole sciencey stuff is supposed to be. I mean, what would someone like I know about science? Not a whole lot, that's what. But okay, so we can find our way around this room. If we want to. Go down again, please. Huh. Okay. Now let's see about that. That thing almost looks usable. So let's disengage whatever we're disengaging right now. And then we can go here, where there is absolutely nothing. And then, well, then we can go back onto here again. Alright, I feel like I am getting what I'm supposed to do. Let's disengage that thing too. Then wait once. Oh, and then we can get in there. Well, teleportation is fun. Not a lot of fun, but, you know, kind of fun. No, thing is, I actually kind of like this place, because at some points it is pretty clever in what it does, and it's definitely, it does add a bit of variety to the game. But on the other hand, it's once again kind of trial and error kind of thing. Though yes, I suppose you can find your way through it if you're doing it, or well, if you're putting your mind to it, but still it's just kind of tedious, you dig? I mean, you see, it's the thing about, like, jumping puzzles by themselves. They are more or less a relic of a bygone era. No, not a bygone era, of a bygone era. Like, you may argue this game in and of itself is. Don't get me wrong. The thing about the first Half-Life was that it, in a lot of ways, it basically established what a shooter, a ego shooter, is supposed to be. And you still see its influence on even modern games. But if you play it like from the perspective of a gamer in like 2012, you can't help but see that some of the stuff is fairly outdated by now. Jumping puzzles being one of these things. So it's hard to appreciate the game on its own merits, or no, not exactly like that. If you judge the game by the standards of 2012, you can't quite help centuries. Oh, well, these are always nice. By the standards of 2012, you kinda have to admit that it's not really that special now. I mean, I don't want to pick on this game. You can still see why it's such a classic. But yet you do have to admit that some of the stuff that's been done in this game has been done again since then, and has been done better in other games. I think that's basically where I'm going with this. Screw those centuries, really screw them.
You finally found us.
Yes, I did.
This is the guy, huh?
Yep.
Thought you'd never make
Oh,
it.
nonsense, Hunter. Nothing stands in the way of our errant knight in shining, high-impact reactive armor.
Oh,
Guess
no
not.
one ever called me that.
Right then. This way, Dr. Freeman. We've been expecting you.
Hey, is it just me, or do you or do you
You're not
and
scared, are you?
that dude here look exactly
What
the
you
same,
see
only
before
that
you
you have a
is
dark
the
skin
supply
color?
depot for our first survey
Well, whatever.
team. Quite a few handsome specimens were collected from the border world and brought back this way.
Fascinating.
Before the survey members started being collected themselves, that is.
Oh,
These readings have given us reason to suspect that there is an immense portal over there, created and maintained by the intense concentration of a single powerful being.
oh,
I'm sure that you will know it when you see it. I am
I
loath
guess.
to say this, Gordon.
yeah.
You must kill it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you better kill it.
I assumed.
No ifs, ands, or asses about it.
Of course, you owe us nothing, Dr. Freeman.
But,
But you've come this far. You know as much about these creatures as anyone.
which is not a
Enough to
whole
know that
lot.
if you don't wipe it out, well, let's put it this way. There ain't gonna be much for you to come home to.
Yes. So if you're willing, my colleague is waiting for you at the main portal controls. Dr. Steinman will open the gates for you. And don't
Alrighty.
let Hunter's brash attitude frighten you. We've all been a wee bit rankled since the incident.
Oh,
He'll
I
equip
can
you with the proper armaments
accept
for
that.
the task ahead. Do hurry.
And I would say
Try
I'll...
to capture a
I'm
specimen.
sorry. I would say I'll gonna stop recording now. But I'm pretty sure we are very close to the end of the game. I mean, I may be wrong. But I think we can play through the game right now. Or at least, you know, in this recording session. So, but first look at the place.
One of these blood samples under a microscope? Freeman!
Well, I don't care for blood
Who would
samples.
have thought you'd still be alive?
Well, no one. Really no one. But yeah, let's go on.
Dr. Freeman, so glad you made it. I have one final accoutrement for you.
Yeah?
This is the long jump module.
Oh,
Created it expressly for navigation in the world beyond.
okay.
Would we ever make it out
I
of here?
certainly hope you receive long jump training because once you're in Zen, you'll need it.
Oh, I see. Hey, look at that.
Huh?
Whoa, look at Gordon go. That's kind of cool. So basically it's about ducking and jumping.
That's military-grade hardware this side of the Rio Grande.
Cool.
Have it. Just promise me you'll put it to good use.
I will. So now. Let's get this over with. Where do we have to go? I don't know.
This may be a bit off topic, but have you considered a title for your memoirs?
Yeah.
Really now, Dr. Hiller?
Yeah, I'm going to call it Half-Life Full Life Consequences.
Ah, well, don't let the music of old man distract you.
Always look before you leap, Gordon.
Yeah, I know. Alrighty. So how do we go on? Don't know right now. Maybe we're supposed to go in here.
There will be the pomp and circumstance, fit for a hero's welcome upon your return.
Yeah, those who know, or those who have played Half-Life 2 know that that's not what's gonna happen. Yet I'd really like to go
Dr.
on.
Freeman, it really is quite an honor.
Oh, I
I'm sure
know.
you understand this is no time to be making conversation.
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure what else am I supposed to do. Go in here? Yeah, probably. Probably. So, some stuff happens, which is probably some sort of health kind of thing. And now let's go to the reactor core. And then do stuff, I guess. Oh man.
Hello, Freeman. I'm up here.
Where?
Practice your long jump if you must, but hurry up.
Oh. Well, I already know how a long jump works. There are 2 health packs which we really don't need right now because we just had an opportunity to heal ourselves completely. Oh, you know. But thing is, how they're supposed to get to get up there?
All right. I can open the portal now. The process is complicated. Once it has begun, I must not be interrupted or I'll have to start all over again.
I don't plan to interrupt you.
Until I give the okay. Understood?
Yep.
I will begin.
Please, do so. Oh man, this is going to be pretty cool or something. Wow. Look at that laser. Oh, we have new enemies. And they all float down here or something. And by down here I mean up there. Die. Whatever you are, die. No, please, die. And now we know what these health packs are for. And Vortigons too! Wow! Wow! But really I should have expected that. I should have. Are we still able to survive this? Well, who knows? Die, Vortigons. I don't want you here. You are a terrible, terrible alien monster. And so, well, so are you. And so are you, Hound Eye. And, yeah, I kind of want to heal myself, please. I think that's where the health packs were. Oh, no, not you. No. Come on. Let's try this again. I'm going to make a cut here. KK, we managed to heal ourselves. So let's take care of the rest of the enemies in this room. Or at least try to, because the game lags rather terribly at the moment. Oh, come on, die. Almost there, great. What position? Like really, what position? God, the lag! Guys, the lag! It's... wow! Wow! Did you see that lag? No, you... well, yes, you did see it. But it's very hard to convey just how bad it is. Hound Eyes, die. Everything else, die too. Now what are we supposed to do? Like, really? Yeah, but by the way, yeah, I heard that this place would lag rather badly, but come on, that's just annoying beyond all belief. And you know what's the sad thing about it? I'm pretty sure that's the closest thing we will get to an actual boss fight in this game. At least yet until... well, you know, the last part is not finished yet, but yeah, die. You didn't die, even though I shot a rocket at you. You still killed me. Okay, let's take this a bit more tactically. I know doing things tactically is not exactly what I'm good at, but yeah, should be doable. Not like that probably, but it is worth a try. See, the problem about these guys is that they have homing weapons. We don't want that. Really. So, let's get our crossbow, or let's get out our crossbow. I can English, no. Yeah, I don't think there is anything we can get by staying up here. I mean, I know this is a pretty crazy idea, but you know, I am kind of a person who likes his crazy ideas. Because that's just the kind of dude that I am. So let's run away from everything that could hurt us. But still try to kill our enemies. Which is not going to work like that. No, it's not. I already mentioned it wouldn't be so bad if the game didn't lag like a complete... Well, see, I'd almost call it unplayable. Well, maybe not unplayable, but it is pretty bad. I think you are all able to see that. So there is basically not a whole lot we can do, so I guess I'm gonna make a cut here until I manage to do that. Hey, guess what? We don't even have to kill all the enemies in this room. It's just about surviving them. Yeah, so we can just jump in there and then we should be done, I guess. There's a water effect, apparently. And then stuff is going to happen, and we are traveling through time and space. Maybe the ending, or not even the ending, pretty much the part before the ending of 2001 A Space Odyssey is going to reenact itself, but it's not. Assignment postponed. Subject Freeman. Reason awaiting further data. That means basically we have to wait until, I believe, next year until the rest of the game is going to come out. Which is obviously the part that's set on the alien planet, a place called Xen. Now, I've again never played Half-Life 1 the original, but from what I've heard, the part on Xen is fairly unpopular. I think it's because it's very heavy on the jumping puzzles, and if it is like that, I am very much ready to believe that it's not very popular. So therefore, it's probably also the one that needs the most reworking. So it's going to take some time until that part comes out. So that being said, Black Mesa for now is over. And you know what? It certainly is a good game. There is no way around that. I mean, even though there are some rather glaring balancing issues, it's still a game I enjoyed. Would I say that I enjoyed it a lot? Maybe not really. See, I've already touched upon this before. But for some parts, to me it seemed a bit, I guess you can say, generic. Generic in the sense that it does a lot of things other games do. Now, I'm very well aware that other games do these things because Half-Life 1 did it first. But that doesn't really make it all that much better for me. You see, I mean, again, not hating on the game, quite the opposite. But if you're playing a game which came out in like, I believe the early 2000s or very late 90s, you can't help but see some really outdated things in there. And well, that may not be the problem in and on itself, but this is a remake of that game, of like that really old game. And one of the reasons why I always had problems about remakes is that either they have to put a modern spin on what they're remaking, or they may just not bother at all. Now, I'll give this game that it tried to put a modern spin on Half-Life 1 in making it more similar to Half-Life 2. But maybe at some points it didn't go far enough. Now, if you know what I mean, I can see why they didn't want to stray too far from the original, seeing how it's a classic. And they didn't want to change a working formula, which I can respect. And I think is very admirable. But then there were these points where you thought, yeah, you could have made something more out of it. But other than that, it was a very good game. And as far as ego shooters go, that are not, ego shooters that are not particularly gimmicky in any way, don't add like RPG elements, don't add vehicle sections, that are really just ego shooters in the classic sense. This is a very good example of one. The atmosphere, for example, was great. The levels were really well designed. And the challenge, even though, yeah, I complained about it a lot, was never really that high that I just wanted to stop playing. Well, at least not very often. So it's still a game I very much enjoyed, and on the other hand, you have to admire that the game that was, for one, made by basically amateurs, people who have not really any professional experience in game design, and it has been in development for, actually I don't know, I think it was over 5 years. Well, but it has been in development for a really long time, has finally come out, and managed to live up to the expectations that were set into it. So therefore it's, hey, I enjoyed it. And I think that's my closing statement on it. I enjoyed it. And you should totally play it if you have the opportunity, and look for a good ego shooter. I mean, come on, it's free. I have paid for games that were not quite as good as this one. So I think you can't go wrong with it. And I'm your German snob. I'm going to start a new Let's Play as soon as possible. Spoiler, it's going to be BioShock. And I'm looking forward to that. It's in fact a favorite game of mine. So that being said, I'll be seeing you probably tomorrow. Not necessarily, but probably. So yeah, be seeing you, and goodbye.